Hello, everybody. Joe Bacon Donuts here, and welcome back for another episode of Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception. Where last time we left off, just kind of did some Anju stuff. Well, I guess we were introduced to Anju for real. We saw her in the procession in the big old parade nativity festival thing, but not really. Just a character silhouette essentially with her big veil on. So we got to meet the real human being underneath that, and she's a little fucking shitter. I thought I was going to have something to say after that, but no, that just completely, entirely, 100% finished my thought on the matter. She's just a little fucking shit. Needs to get her ass kicked a little. But, seems like she's getting the screws put to her back home at the big old, I don't even know what you would call it, palace, mansion, manor, ziggurat, whatever, by, what's her name, Munachika? Oh man, I can't believe I actually remembered that, like, right off the top of my head. I guess it's because she has like Chica at the end of her name, and I'm like, that's kind of odd. It just kind of stands out in my head. Like, makes me think she's like a Hispanic woman or something. But nope, they're just all into hardcore BL yaoi though. So I mean, I guess if there's not much other entertainment like going on in the world, you you take what you can get. But yeah, that was essentially the entirety of last episode. I'm pretty sure we also ran into Obero too. Well, he was off in the tree, and he was around, but we saw it. He was most likely there talking to Kuon about stuff like they're really trying to get her to go back home. Maybe, I don't know. Some of them are. It's still unknown how Kuon's playing into the big picture here. But yeah. Other than that, I didn't record yesterday. I just took the day off in general from work too. I could just tell on Thursday. It's like we didn't have anything going on Friday. It's like I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I have multiple days off, just in my pocket that I need to use at some point. So I'm like, fuck it, smoke them if you got them. I'm taking the day off. I don't want to come in. And they're like, okay, cool. That's one thing I kind of like about my job is if they can swing it, it's like you can just take a day off essentially whenever. Like, not to say you can just be like, ah, yeah, I'm just not going to come into work for 2 weeks. No, but it's like if you are owed a day off, you can pretty much use it at your earliest convenience. I think the only exception is if it's like a 4-day weekend because of a holiday or something. You can't take one in conjunction with it to get like 5 days off. But if it's only like one day off, like it's like, oh, you get Friday off or whatever or something. And then it's like, I'll take my free day on Monday. I'm pretty sure you can do that. I think it's like squadron policy, though. It's not like a standardized, across the force thing. But that's, one of the benefits of being in a smaller unit is you really kind of know your supervisors because there's only like 12 of you like in your section, and you work with them on shift. Like a thing that can happen if you're in a really large unit is essentially there's enough grunts to go around where all the leadership just stays in their office the entire time and you never see them. And there's a chance to even have like their own separate like office in your like section's office where it's like you walk in, it's like the big room, it's got all the computers, like a couple couches or something for you guys to chill when there's no work going on. And then there's like another office in there with like a work computer and a couple other seats for like the big boss to call people in and have important discussions with them, that kind of thing. We don't really have that. It's just like the one room with the computers and the couches, and everyone just kind of chills there. So it makes it a lot. It makes it easier to get to know people on a personal level. So it's like, hey, I don't want to come into work tomorrow. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Like no questions asked. Other than that, it's like you got the day off. Let's look at the schedule. There's enough manning. Yeah, okay, bye. See you on Monday. I like that. You know, it's more human. But yeah. Other than that, I spent a good chunk of my day yesterday working on some of my translation progress. Oh god, that one snuck up on me. Ugh. Yeah, I decided to get back into like my Japanese learning pipeline because I'll go in for like a couple months and then I'll fall off and then completely forget everything and have to relearn it. So I'm like, what would be a good long term thing? Let me just translate an entire visual novel. So that's what I'm doing. You can track my progress on the Discord. A link down in the not the comments, down in the description. It's also a link I put out in a channel post recently. Uh, I guess the one that used to be down in the description had expired a while ago, and someone only just recently, went to the effort to tell me that, like, oh yeah, the link doesn't work. Like, I was pretty sure I had set it to, never expire, but apparently I didn't, and it expired on me. So, but now the new one, I know for a fact, is set to never expire. So, if you want to see me bang my head into the desk and find some esoteric meaning for a random particle attached on the end of a verb that completely changes the meaning of the verb because of just cuz rules, because it's like, yeah, this is what the word normally means, but if it's in this context and you have this particle on the end, it's an entirely separate definition. It's great. It's a fun time. Be sure to swing by. Anyway, other than that, I don't really have much to say. Other than I slept in and was woken up by the sound of weed whackers because the landscapers were here to trim my hedges after I had just trimmed my hedges 2 days ago. Because the past couple times they were here, they didn't do that. I guess they just didn't have their equipment ready at the time, or maybe it was broken and they're getting it fixed and they need to get new ones. I don't know. But essentially, they just cleaned up the trimming I did. Made it a little nicer because I just did it enough to the point where it's like the neighbors won't, call my landlord, fucking bitch on me. But yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. Having my morning coffee. But yeah, it's hit the street. Aku's gotta work the beat. I take a bite out of my skewer as we walk, savoring the taste. There we go. My volume was a little low. I'm like, I don't know why it sounds so quiet. Almost like I have my volume all the way down, which is weird because I never have my volume down. Especially when I was working, I had it cranked all the way up listening to fucking music. What do I listen to when I'm working? I listen to the radio. No, not a normal radio. r/a/dio radio. Or it's a d.io. Anyway, it's essentially like an anime catalog that goes through and randomly plays music. It's a website. But they also have DJs that come on occasionally. It's just like going through the automated playlist when Hanyu is running things, but especially on the weekend, they have DJs that swing by. So give them a listen, because I've listened to that application /site /channel. I don't even know what to call it, for years, like damn near a decade. So it is near and dear to my heart. But I will never go into the IRC. Sorry, people in IRC scare me. The juicy fat mixes perfectly with the sweet and spicy sauce, suffusing my mouth with bold, rich flavor. Oh, hey, it's these two. Hadn't seen them in a hot minute. All of a sudden, that mysterious duo from before appears on either side of me, quiet and unannounced. They've been gone for a while. Can't even make out their expressions because of those head coverings. Yeah, especially in a big crowded street like this, at least walk single file. Or one of you get in front. I was going to say both of you walk behind, but, then that just be kind of weird, sandwich him, Oreo it up. These two don't seem to have any concept of personal space, but at least they're not hurting anyone. You want a bite? Can't see their eyes, so it's just a feeling, but I could swear they're staring at me. Or they're staring at the bag of skewers I just bought. Of course. You know, not sure why I was expecting a response. Can you, like, take it under your veil thing? I hand them each a skewer. They both accept the skewers and quickly tuck in, holding them up beneath their masks. Do they even have mouths? Or are they just like amorphous blobs under there? In unison, they nod their approval. We walk in silence for a while, eating while we take in the city. It's kind of nice, actually. Hello.
そっちは何か買いに来たのか。ルルヤンがな、ここに可愛い髪飾りが売ってるって連れてきてくれた。
Girls do be shopping.
はい、アトイ様にお似合いかなって。
I'll have to take your word for it, considering they don't have anything extra on the sprite.
髪飾りな。
Unless they're like in a paper bag, so that way they don't have to draw anything new. Nearby, I spy the vendor in question. Their stall loaded up with hair ornaments of all kinds. Well, she's got to attract hot dudes. Got to accessorize for that. That strange pair, of course, has disappeared without so much as a word. Figures. Yeah, hey, Lucia, we were on that big long journey together. You know anything about those weird fucking ghost people who hang around with me? Yeah, go buy your own. We're already down to. Atsui's ears prick up as she takes notice of the skewers. Atsui snatches the final skewer out of the bag before I can protest. Yeah, so nice of you to save it for her. Maybe I'll get some meat skewers for dinner. Like, I'll order some Chinese food. I don't think you're that sorry about it. Only if you're paying. Atsui wraps her arm around mine before I can protest. And so, I end up going back the way I came with Ulutia and Atsui in tow. I can see it. You know, she's already got a red accent to her outfit, so, you know, a little something in the hair would help it pop. Okay. Was it like glasswork or like I can assume it was glass. What did they say? I'm guessing something happened. Judging by the disappointment, it sounds like someone else bought it while they were browsing. Yeah, I was about to say, did I miss something? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Gonna give him a heartburn.
好きな人がうちのためって選んでくれたんなら何でも一番の宝物や。
After he gives a small, embarrassed laugh.
そうや、串焼きのこと忘れてた。急がないと今度もまた
I don't want them to run out. She trots forward, pulling me along by the arm, and Rutia struggles to keep up.
アトゥイと一緒だと振り回されて大変だろ。いえ、とても楽しいです。それに、
I mean, it's probably good for Lunatia to be with someone who's like really unabashedly forward with everything she does. You know, really drag her along out of her shell a bit. She seems shy about expressing an interest in the food for some reason.
まあ、味の方は保証できるな。
Yeah, be careful street food though.
おじちゃん、串焼き
Especially in a weird country like this, you know, that's how you get strange food poisoning.
お兄さんのおごりでいいんよね。
She looks eagerly back towards me.
いえ、私は仕方ないな。
I gotta show off just a little bit. I decide to play the gentleman and treat the two of them, pulling out my wallet. Damn, you're really putting that skewer guy's, you know, fucking like kids through college. Jesus. Munch, munch. Everyone is sharing a freshly made batch of voodoo.
本当に美味しい。うちももう一個もらう
Make sure to brush your teeth, though. You know,
え。いくら食べても
dental care back in these days ain't really all that, you know, sophisticated. Like, I don't even know if they have like oh god, what do they used to use? They're like called teeth keys. Essentially, it was like a little metal thing you put around a tooth that it gave you like leverage to pull on it and just to yank it out. And of course, this was like back before anesthetics, so it was like, all right, grab onto the chair really tight, and we're just gonna yank out your fucking tooth. And if it's like one of the ones in the front, it's not that big of a deal. But the ones in the back, like a molar in the back with like big roots, there's a chance they could break your jaw doing it, or like do it poorly and leave little tooth bits like down in the root that broke off that would just stay there and rot and then kill you. Like, being a dentist was fucking rough back then, or getting dental work done. Voodoo has been getting a reputation as the Hakuro Kaku signature sweet. People come just to ask for the recipe. As a result, we've been seeing it sold in tea houses around the capital more and more.
お茶が入りました。さすがルルや気が利く
Hopefully you guys don't run out of, like, sap in the nearby area to make that shit out of.
ルルティエも座って食べてくれ。はい。父はお入れになりますか？
Ooh. I fucking love milk. Lutia proffers a jug of milk, an essential part of drinking tea in Yamato. Oh, they do milk tea?
じゃあ、少しいただこうか。
I take the jug and pour a helping into my tea.
ありがとう。みんなも入れるといいぞ。
You know, I do like myself a good milk tea. However, I usually just drink a black anyway. Considering the voodoo in my hand.
これはこれでいいんだが、肝心の
I
管理
consider.
料としては失敗だよな。どうしてうまくいかないのでしょうか。何度やっても焦げちゃうんだって。
Yep.
遠火で温めるとか、湯煎とかではできないのです。
We thought of it.
もちろん試したさ。だけど、遠火にしろ湯煎にしろ温度が
Yeah, like I was saying, talk to fucking Kuan about this, you know. The apothecary, you know, she might know a thing or two
もしかしたら最
about
適
this
な
kind of
温
thing.
度というのがあるのかもしれんが、かまどの火では微調整は難しいしな。発想の転換が必要なのかもしれないな。熱するんじゃなくて冷やしてみるとか。
I mean, interesting idea, but
なあなあ。ん？こっちの沈殿してる方は火にかけても焦げないのけ？まあ、そうだが。だったらこっちを温めたらええんと違うん。いや、こっちはわざわざ アマムの粉を入れて雑味を取った残りカスみたいなもんで、これを火にかけてもルルができるだけ。
At Utui's words, however, a flash of inspiration strikes me.
沈殿しているの焦げない？アトゥイ、
はい。
今日はいつもの3倍食っていいぞ。
What, like you gonna grind it up and kind of make it like a powdered sugar you can sprinkle on it?
そうだ、確かに言われてみればその通りなんだ。沈殿している方は焦げない。それはきっと混ぜ合わせた添加物が焦げるのを防いでいるということなんだ。
Okay. Recognition sparks in Rulutia's eyes. She seems to understand even before I finish explaining.
じゃあ上澄み液に何か混ぜれば。
Ah, I see.
ああ、試してみる価値はある。まずはアマムの粉からだ。なるほど。いろいろ試してみたが、やはり何かを混ぜると焦げないみたいだな。
でもアマムの粉とかを混ぜると味
Yeah,
がぼんやりして今一つかな。
うん、そうなんだよな。むしろルルより物足りない。雑味があるままでいいなら分離する必要もないしな。味を変えない添加物っていうのは。
You got any like alchemy tips and tricks for us? You know, Kuon, and don't say like put in lead. Like sure, lead is sweet, but we really don't want to be serving that to
ダメなん
people.
じゃない？余分ではなく加味すると考えればいいと思うかな。
味を加える。なるほど。今まで雑味を取り除くことばかりを考えていたが、しかしどんな味を加えればいい？どんな？
I glance towards Lutia, thinking carefully.
そういえばさっきルルティエがお茶に入れる乳を持ってきてたな。
Okay, like make it a drink? Lutia fidgets as my eyes fall on her, flustered.
そうだ。さっきの乳の入った壺、あれをここに持ってきてくれ。
父ですか？はい、わかりました。
Like a bitter milk drink, or you know, you just add so much milk it dilutes the bitterness? Where are you going with this, bud? Lutia nods and retrieves the jug quickly.
よし、これを上澄み液に入れて混ぜるんだ。
わかりました。
Lutia follows my instructions and pours slowly, stirring in the milk while heating it.
そうだ。均等に混ざるようにゆっくり。
はい。
Everyone crowds around to watch our experiment, intrigued. The resulting new mixture begins to bubble and boil softly.
これまでにないすごく甘い香りだ。
はい。とてもいい香りです。
I was about to say, like, they're making a pudding, but you need like eggs to make a pudding, I'm pretty sure.
ちょっと味見いいかな。
Impatient, Kuan steps forward and dips her finger into the boiling pot.
おい、まだ粗熱取ってないんだからやけどするぞ。
She's probably got like cook hands. Like, it just can't feel heat anymore. Unperturbed and unburnt, Kuan scoops up a fingerful of the mix like it's nothing. She licks her finger clean without so much as hesitating.
何これ？おいしい。
Like, you ever seen like a line cook work? Those reach into a fucking hot oven and grab a baking sheet with their bare fucking hands and then carry it for like 30 seconds and put it down and like not even flinch.
そうなのけ？
After we follow suit, dipping her finger, wincing a little at the heat, and sampling the mixture. She proceeds to suck every last drop from her finger. At Atui's and Kuan's reactions, Nekane and Rudutia step forward.
欲張って山盛りすくい取るからだ。
美味しそうなのです。はい。ふわっとした感じでとても美味しいです。ほら、猫ね。
I guess serve it with the tea?
姉様。
Oh, yeah, they did say milk tea was the thing, so you know, you add that to the tea, serve with the Rudu on the side. You know, that's a nice little treat. As Nekane nurses her burnt hand, Kuan offers her a freshly redipped finger.
はい。あーん。
Nekane blushes fiercely, but obediently eats off Kuon's finger.
おいしいです。よかった。お兄さんも舐めてみる
That's where he playfully dips her finger again, mimicking Kuon and bringing it to my mouth.
いや、あの、
け？遠慮はいらないえ。
Yeah, we're just sampling, you know, the cooking here. Nothing to be so bashful about.
このままだ
It's
と
only weird if you make it
無理や
weird.
り口の中に突っ込まれるだけだろうしな。
Yeah, with a force she'd put it in, she'd probably like break some of your teeth off at the same time. I steel myself and eat off of Atui's outstretched finger.
うまい。
そうやえ。
濃厚な甘い乳の味。今までにない鮮烈な味
Oh,
だ。
you know, and if you're adding it to the tea, tea's already bitter anyway, so it just kind of
でもいいか。
blended that aspect, and then, you know, the sweetness would come out. Easy
これ
peasy.
にあえて名をつけるなら、乳を練って作る。すなわち、練乳の完成だな。
練乳ですか？
Lucia looks at me puzzled. Maybe it's an unfamiliar term.
そうだ。練乳という名前でいいだろう。
That'll work.
練乳。なんだか味だけでなく名前も不思議です。また新しい都の名物ができたかな。
そうだな。おまけにこいつは作り置きが効くと思う。お土産にも最適だ。
Don't know how you know that, but sure.
作り置きがとても素晴らしいです。
Well, I suppose if it's condensed milk, yeah, that's good for. It's got a long shelf life,
ハ
but
クさんはブラブラしてないで厨房で働いた方が世のためなのです。
まあ、これもすぐに店に
look,
並ぶよう
he's
になる
the ideas guy. He can't really do anything with the ideas. That's what you guys are for. With that, I reach for the pot to take some more of the contents, but
まだ少し熱そうだな。クオンもアトイもよくこんなのに指を突っ込めたもんだ。
Lucia seems to notice me hesitating in front of the pot and blushes. Making up her mind, she holds out her hand to me.
あの
あ
I falter for just a moment, but decide to accept her offer and eat.
人の指で食べているせいか。味だけじゃなくて。
Oh yeah, the dirt on their hands has a different flavor, yum.
味がするな。
Take a glance to the side as I eat from Lucia's hand. Well, you sitting there suckling on a little too much? Everyone else in the room is looking at us. Oh boy.
とりあえず、
いや
気づかないふりをしよ
You'll only make it more weird. Several days later.
う。今日もいっぱい働いたな。
ハクさんは後ろで見てただけなのです。
いや、ほら、あれで。
He was
いろいろ
managing.
考えてるんだよ。
You know, middle management's a lot of hard
私は
work.
すごいのに本当のお仕事は怠け者なのです。
適材適所ってやつだな。
何か間違ってる気がするです。
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Nekane sounds exasperated with me, but her mood seems to recover quickly.
まあいいのです。ほんの少しだけ感謝してるです。仕事の後のお楽しみが一つ増えたのです。
Nekane happily opens the door as she says this, full of anticipation, to find
けしからん。実にけしからん。
what, that we're hiding this kind of thing from you?
はい。
姫殿下。なぜ世に知らせんのじゃ。このように素晴らしきものを内緒にしよんて。
Anju paces back and forth, eating greedily from the small jar in her arm.
あれはとっておきの。
Nekane immediately pounces on the jar, trying to wrest it away from Anju.
あれって猫根の練乳か？いつの間に？
She sniffed it out
返すです。
like a rat.
いや、苦しゅうないぞ。この美味しさに免じて世への献上が遅れたことには目をつぶろう。姫殿下といえども人のものを勝手に食べるのは良くないのです。どのみち 世の腹に収まるもの。今ここで全て食べても同じであろう。
They shout while listening to without listening to a word the other has to say, tugging on the jar.
おい、そんなことしたら
Yeah, it's gonna go flying everywhere, and then they're gonna get covered with it, and then we're gonna get a CG of them covered in condensed milk, and it's gonna be like, oh. The jar flies free of Anju's grasp and tips, spilling its contents all over both of them.
言わんこっちゃない。
何事かな。
Kuan arrives to find the mess, laughing to herself.
もしかして練乳の取り合い。言ってくれれば用意したのに。
はいって、クーンもこっそり作っているのか。
Well, if she knows the method and has the means.
この様子を見ると評判は上々かな。
As Kuan takes in the scene of the fight, her eyes settle on Anju, covered in contents.
そっか。王女様御用達となればもっといいお値段で。
There we go, work the market. Kuan grins, pleased with herself. Just as she had after we created the first batch of voodoo. Doesn't look like there's gonna be an end to this chaos anytime soon. Ooh, mystery. Let's wait till we do the guard post first, and then we'll go down to do the mystery scene.
ん？なあ、猫ね。ここに置いてあった文鎮を知らないか？い
え、見てないのです。
嘘か。確かこの辺にあったは
Is
ず
it
だ。
like a novelty paperweight, or is it just like
この辺も何も
just actually like
分かっててわ
a
から
weight,
ないの
you know, like a
です。
fucking brick?
少しは片付けを心がけてはどうなのです。私やルルティエ様がいく
No,
ら
no, no, no,
片付けて
no.
も
It's not a mess. Everything's organized. It's in its proper place. He knows exactly where everything is.
散らかってるように見えるかもしれないな。
Yeah.
こう見えてこれは高度に計算された配置。
そんな言い訳は結構なのです。時間の無駄なのです。
With that, Nekane returns to her own desk to begin sorting through papers.
その通りなだけに言い返せん。
Suddenly, I feel a tapping on my shoulder. I look behind to find, once again, that that mysterious duo. One of them holds the paperweight I lost.
なんで？もしかして
So
見つ
thoughtful.
けてくれたのか？
They both nod in unison.
そっか、助かった。あれ、いつの間にそこに。さっきまで部屋にいなかったよな。というか、なんでここにいる？
Real question is, what the fuck is their deal, yeah?
もしかして何か用事があって来たのか？
They shake their heads.
そう。
Like, I'm pretty sure there was a scene of them, like, going off to, like, the
いつ
Mikado
からそこにい
to,
た
like,
ん
give
だ？
a report, like, once we got back to the city. But other than that, it's like, we don't know who the fuck they are, what they do. They tilt their heads to one side, as if to say they don't understand the question. I'm gonna sneeze.
どうかしたですか？何を一人でブツブツと言っているのです。
Nekane looks up at me,
いや、
perturbed.
この二人がな。
二人って誰のことです？
誰っていない？
Spooky. When I glance behind myself, of course, there's no one there.
なんだったんだ？いきなり現れたかと思ったらいきなり消えて。まさか幽霊だったとかじゃないだろうな。
Be pretty spooky. Man's just haunted. Alright, it's the mystery lobby scene.
頼む。
One afternoon, Munechika suddenly came by our headquarters.
お姉さん、確かこの間の宗近様なのです。姫さんのお付き
Yeah,
合い
she like
を
works with her
したのよ
dad,
ね。
so maybe you should remember her name?
うちはあとゆえ。よろしゅうな。
あとい
Pleasant surprise spreads across Munechika's face upon hearing the name.
もしやソヤンケクル殿のご息女か。
ああ、うちを知ってるのけ？
Well, yeah, they're coworkers.
ソヤンケクル殿には世話になったゆえ、右も左もわからなかった若輩者の小生にご指導くださったのが。
あやや、ダメやえ。
It's like, yeah, you know, he did that stuff, not me. No, let's drop the formalities, yeah?
ここはな、属性のしがらみから離れ、安らぎを求める同志の隠れ家やもん。
うん、そうであるか。
I mean,
これは必要
that's what you kind of made of it. It's not its original purpose,
いや
but
なんか知
so
らん
be it.
が勝手にそんな場所にしないでくれ。
それで何か用かな。王女様ならまだ来てないけど。
ああ、姫殿下なら勉学に励んでおられる。
Yeah, she's chained down to a desk somewhere.
王女さんが
度重なる脱走騒ぎが大宮司様の耳に入り、
Ah,
お叱りを受けてな。あの温厚な大宮司様を怒らせるとはよほどのこと。今回ばかりは相当腹に据えかねたらしい。
I'm sure she's plotting her escape
さすが
even
の
as we
姫殿
speak.
下も今日ばかりは宮廷を抜け出せぬ。
そいつはご愁傷様だと言ってやるが
Yeah.
実際
Wait.
だせいぜい絞られるといい。しかしあのユイが独尊な王女
I
様
probably got her
を叱り
kneeling
飛ば
on
せ
those
るとね
ridged planks with like a bunch of fucking stones on her
大
lap.
宮司って一体どんな人なんだ。
祭祀を司り、帝のおそば好きにあらせられるお方なのです。
同時に姫殿下の本来の東宮府でもあらせられる。
東宮府ああ
No, no, she's just in charge of like handling the schedule. It's the tutor who actually, you know, does the teaching.
違ったのか。
小生が不役などと恐れ多い。小生など、
Mhm.
英語の合間に多忙を極める大宮司様の代理を司ってい
Good
る
old
んです
additional duties.
なるほどな。しかしだとした
So
ら
yeah,
何
we
して
could
いた
just,
んだ。
you know, hire and pay someone else to do this, but you know, you could also just do it on top of your original work duties, and that's fine, right?
ん
Uchika glances at the ceiling for a moment.
いや、姫殿下が珍しく、
Uh huh.
もとい真面目に勉学に励んでおられるのに、
Might just crack under all the
小生がそ
pressure.
ばに控えていてはかえって邪魔になるゆえ、それよりもいずれ大和を滑るお方として民の暮らしに触れることは寛容。しかし姫殿下に何かあれば国家の大事ゆえに、
Oh well, there's a surprisingly amount of super strong fucking weirdos living here, so
必須かと。
まあ言わんとすることはわからんでもないが、一応王女さんに聞いてみるか。
いや、
yeah,
こ
maybe
れ
not.
は非中の日。国の存亡に関わるゆえ、姫殿下にも内密に願う。
自分で暴露しておいて必要の日もないような。
まあまあ、いいんじゃないかな。
Uh huh. Just play along.
クオン
せっかく訪ねてきたんだし、上がってもらえばいいと思うよ。
気遣い痛み入る。
とりあえずこちらにどうぞ。
では
I see, though. You just came here to hang out. Trailing behind Kuon, Munichika pauses as she catches sight of something.
それは一体。
Her eyes fall on the plate Atui is holding.
これけ？今都で話題になってる名家ルルや。
ルル。これが噂の。まるで
Huh.
南方の果物の果肉
Oh,
の
well, it
よう
might be
な
like put into a mold so that way it has an appealing shape.
最近のおやつはずっとそれだね。もしかして気に入っちゃった？
Maybe have other things for snacks. Your teeth are gonna rot out.
もううちの大好物や。このクラリンのような感触の。クラリンってどんな食感なんかな？
Not really good, from my understanding. Like, ugh, jellyfish don't taste great.
やめて差し上げろ。クラリン
そうやえ。モネチカも一つ食べて
Yeah,
み
have
る
one
ね。
as a treat.
良いのか。
Need to keep her blood sugar up after all that walking over here. Atui holds out a piece of voodoo and a toothpick for Munichika, who hesitates slightly. Then, with Atui smiling innocently at her, she nods and takes a bite.
おいしい
うまい。シュルッとしてプリュッとしてくにゅくにゅとした官能的な食感。
Mmm.
しかしこれは 全くけしからん歌詞だ。このようなものが都に出回っていては、
Yep.
姫殿下も
It's too
収容
strong.
に身が入らぬやもしれぬ。しかし、敵を知らば、
Deck it into
こ
a
の巣と
fault.
対策を取れよう。我が身をもって敵の本性を暴くん。
Yep. Horf munch. In a matter of a second, Atui's entire plate disappears.
地層になったアトゥイ殿に感謝を。
Munachika clasps her hands together as a sign of thanks.
うちのル
もしや食べてはいけなかったのか。
Yeah, it's fine. It's
ル
fine.
大丈夫やえ。まだお
Yeah, we kind of make it
たく
here.
さんあるし。
Like honestly, like the Hakuryu Kaku should just open like a straight stall kind of like front portion, have a little tea house where they just serve their kondens and their lulu. Lulu appears in the doorway.
ルルやいいところに。なあなあ、ルルのおかわりお願いしてもいいけ？え、もう食べちゃったのですか？
We had extra guests.
違うんや。違うんですか？違うんやけど。とに
Yeah,
かく
we
お願い
shared. You
や
know, it went quickly with all these mouths to feed.
でもそのごめんなさい。今日はもう材料が
じゃあ今度またみんなで樹液を集めに行こっか。
Yeah, do some like little side quest foraging in the woods.
樹液を採取する人が増えて、
Hey, look at that! Just what I was saying.
いくつもの林が枯れてしまって、都の周りは規制が入るようになってしまったのです。
密にアリではなく人がたかると
ん
そうなるんだね。
はいです。いろいろと考えさせられるお言葉なのです。まだ物足りないのでしたら、その
Just gotta, you know, buy a big old plot of land and set up your own like little orchard there, your little forest preserve where you can grow your own trees and harvest all your own sap. Udatia offers a different plate to the dejected Atui. On it sits a batch of confectionaries, crisp, golden, and round.
これは今新しいお菓子が焼き上がって、
あ、見た目、
うん
今度はうまくいったか。
白様の言う通り、水加減と火加減が重要でした。
You're doing like doing a little oh god, what is it? Kind of like if you take like a hash brown and you batter it and kind of you fry it.
この間からいろいろとやってたみたいだけど、また何か試して
I forget the exact name of it.
もしかして
They're really good though.
また新しいお菓子
Oh, but if it's
考え
sweet.
たのけ？
まあな、今度のはアマムの生地を薄くふっくら焼き上げて、空
Ooh.
洞に練乳を詰めた菓子だ。
Huh.
釜で焼いた生地がプシューッと膨らんで中が空洞になるから
Sure.
シューと名付けてみました。シュー？
ちょっと変わった名前だね。でもなんでだろう。不思議な響き。
見かけならす名前も、この世のものとは思えぬな。
ここまではうまくいったか。肝心なのは味の方だが、
Trying to think of kind of be like a donut? Like a filled donut?
はい。皆さんで試食して
Fried in oil.
感想を聞かせてください。そうなら遠慮なく。
Trying to think, it's like not quite like a taiyaki because that's like in a iron mold, kind of like a waffle press.
小生もご商売に預かろう。
So you pour the batter in there, you know, put the filling in, and go.
じゃあ私も。
どんな食べ物なのか興味深いです。
Each of us grabs a puff from the platter in unison. There's a period there. In unison, we each take an experimental bite.
これは
アマムで作った皮のサクッとした歯ごたえと香ばしさが 練乳のとろりとしたコクと合わさって
Not quite
と
like
ても
a
美味しくて
like a toaster strudel either, because those are more baked.
よかった。気に入ってもらえて。本当に中が空洞なのです。こんなの初めて見たですよ。
Mhm.
その生地をしっかり練らないといけないんですけど、生地を練るですか？アマムを練った生地を焼いても小さな気泡でふかふかになるだけで、
It's just
こんな
a
風には膨らまないの
gotta
です。
add a little bit of yeast to it.
それは
Lucia looks over at me, a little confused on how to answer the question.
実際作ったのはルルティエだが、作り方を教えたのは自分だしな。そりゃ生地の中の水分が。
水分、もしかしてこの仕掛けもハクさんが考えたのですか？
まあ原理は分かってたんだが、いざ作るとなるとなかった。
ではどうやったらこんな風になるですか？
Ah.
実際いろいろやった結果なんだが、要するに生地をしっかり海苔のようにして。
As I begin to explain, I realize I have an opportunity to have a little
お
fun.
お、もしかしてわからないのか？ガクス様ならわからないはずないと思うんだがな。
I'd imagine it has to do something with, like, you know, the water turning into steam and expanding while cooking in the dough, you know, puffing it out.
いいのです。特別な材料を使ってないなら組み合わせは限られるのです。すぐにわかるはず。
You know, different than the yeast expanding, which is it, you know, eating sugars and, you know, essentially releasing gases to make it expand. She pops a puff into her mouth. She makes this proclamation, focusing intently.
皮はアマムの粉、あとは発酵した乳、それに塩、卵。だけどそれだけでは。
You added baking powder? What's in baking powder that makes it expand? God. I can't remember if it's pronounced like natron or natron.
ダメなのです。練乳が美味しい。
But essentially, that's the ingredient in baking powder that's added to, like, you know, make things poof, make things rise. She seems to be too distracted by the taste to analyze it
そん
properly.
なに分析したかったら皮だけ焼いてもらったらどうだ？
そんなもったいないことしたらダメなのです。
Yeah, you know, it's you gotta have it as a whole in order to fully, you know, appreciate, you know, all the aspects of it. You know, unless you have it all together, you know, you might miss something.
この世に存在するとは
How one thing interacts with
世界は
another,
広い。
and then you're left in the dark.
我が身の小ささを知る思いだ。
Uruchika continues to eat one puff after another, showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
ルルに勝るとも劣らない味へ。おかわりをどうぞ。
And these bitches gonna get
たくさん作り
fat.
ましたから。ほんとけ？さすがルルや。大好きやえ。料理が上手な上にこんな美味しいお菓子も作れるなんて。ルルやんってやっ
Hey,
ぱええな。
hands off. We call first dibs.
ほんと反則やえ。
Did I... Oh, I bumped my controller up against myself, and I hit the circle button.
なあなあルルやん、うちのとこに嫁に来ないけ？お嫁さんですか？
But between two women.
私は
いや本気にしなくてもいいから。
Yeah. Getting a little lost in the sauce there.
さすが
Your
に
brain
冗談
auto-connected to one of your books.
ルルやんのことは好きやけどそういった趣味はないし。驚いちゃいました。それよりあたい様、おしみの続きを。
Yeah, fatten you up so that way no one else will want you and you just have to stay with us. Until he reaches for the plates. Only to find that the mountain of sweets has been reduced to a single, lonesome puff. In a moment, another hand snaps out like a coiled snake and snatches the final puff up.
至福。
あや？
うん。実に美味であった。 ちそうになった。
You know, Munachika, she's already got some meat on her bones, but, you know, a couple, you know, just saying, a couple extra pounds, you know, wouldn't hurt. You know, in fact, I think it'd do her some good. That's all I'm saying, okay? Not like too much, but, you know, she seems like she'd be very nice if she was a little soft.
ふん、少し食べ過ぎたか。しかし心地よい。
Now, maybe you youngins, you don't get it yet, but once you get older, it's something you come to appreciate. With that, Munachika finds a couch to sink into, visibly relaxed. After he continues staring absent-mindedly at the empty plate.
ちょっとかわいそうかな。
Kuon holds about 6 or 7 puffs in her hands as she says
だった
this.
らその確保しているのをやったらどうだ
No.
もっとも自分も確保してるわけだ。
ルルやん。ごめんなさい。材料は今ので全部使ってしまって。シュウもルルと同じ材料を使うので、そんなせいしょうな。
Terrible.
ルルはこのところお店でもすぐに売り切れるですよ。けれどいくら美味しいとはいえ、こんなにもルルのことが都中に広まって、林を枯らすほどに
Yeah, and sap's one of those things where it doesn't, you know, refresh itself that quickly. You know, it's on a relatively slow time scale.
まるで何かの陰謀が働いているような、そんな気がするのですよ。
And it's got to be like the right season. Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, like when they were making it the first time, and I did like a Google search on the different grades of maple syrup.
なるほど。
But
シ
for
スではそのような
at least sugar maple trees, in order to make sap that's good for making syrup, it needs to get below freezing. So one, it needs to be winter. Two, it needs to be a cold winter. So unless the time is right, the environment is right, you're just not going to get, you know, a very good product. As Munachika listens to Nekane's musings from on the couch, she notices something across the room.
ふん、この諸説は
See that volume wedged between the shelves from across the room? She surely has a Mononofu's eyes.
それってなくしたと思ってた。
I bet someone was hiding it for later.
あの王女さん、持ち出したものを勝手にしまう癖でもあるのか。
One, that's extremely
こ
rude.
れは
Munachika flips through the book, pausing on a particular page. She flips it around and displays
こ
it.
れは少々過激ではなかろうか。
I can see Ludatia's entire body twitch at the sight of the large illustration in front of us. Well, we got like full-on penetration. Displayed across both pages, two young men stare into each other's eyes, petals falling around them. Is it me? Or are they just a little too close for comfort?
もしやこれはルルティエ殿の？
それは
Lutia stutters, going rigid as the whole room turns to her.
いえ。
Yeah, she must have brought it with her. Found it somewhere in the city.
王女様の忘れ物です。
なんか言っちゃいけないこと言っちゃったよ、この子。
The room fills with a deafening silence.
姫殿下の？
Yep. Lie through the tears, it's fine. Lutia seems to fully realize the implications of what she just said, curling up and cradling her head.
そうであるか。姫殿下の。となると、これらも姫殿下が持ち込んだものであるな。
With that, she turns and begins to pull a book after book from the shelf. Confiscation!
このような過激なものは教育に悪い。うん。没収せねばなるまい。
She quickly tucks the whole lot away, leaving a barren shelf behind. Nonchalantly, she selects the books from the top of the stack and begins to read.
それは決定査察。
Lutia collapses on the ground again, muttering distantly. Munachika, however, is far too engrossed in her reading to notice the odd behavior. None of us can muster the courage to say anything as she reads in intense silence.
すが宗近様。諸冊を読むのにもあの集中力見習いたいのです。
Maybe not those kinds of books. They'll rot your brain. You're too young for them. Ekane sounds impressed. But it's all I can do. But all I can do. But what words? But it's all I can do just to shake my head. There we go.
厄介ネ
Finally
タ
put
が
them all in
増
the
え
right
ただけの
order.
ような気がする。
Yeah, but at least this one is like more calm. So I'll take her over the other one.
Hmm?
While walking my usual way back from my errands, I start to get an uneasy feeling. Ooh.
さっきまで大通りを歩いていたはず。だよな。
I've been taking the main street back to the Hakudokaku as usual, but somehow ended up in this alley.
変だな。なんで路地裏なんかに。それに。
Get spirited away?
しつけそう。
And in like the literal sense, not like a figurative one. Some kind of mist fills the street and obscures my vision. But even so, I can tell no one's around me. The noisy ambience of the city has fallen away, and an eerie silence reigns in its place. My hand closes around the metal fan Kuon gave me, and I look around cautiously.
誰かいる。
Mist obscures them, but a pair of shapes approach in the fog, drawing near. Oh, hey. It's just them.
敵なのか。消えた。
Huh.
な。
The approaching twin shadows disappear abruptly, and I feel a tug on my sleeve from behind. Instant transmission. A familiar silent pair stands there, as though they've been there the whole time.
いつの間に。っていうか、お前たちだったのか。あまり驚かずな。何事かと思ったら。
Yeah, mind explaining how we just kind of like stepped into like a side dimension or something? They tilt their heads in the same bewildered manner. Do they not understand,
相
or...
変わらず何を考えているかわからん連中だ。もしかして何か用でもあるのか？ん
They each grab one of my hands and pull me along, heading down the alley in typical
つい
silence.
てこいって？
Gonna lead us out of this bizarro world? They each nod and begin to walk again, guiding me as they go.
もしかしてこのもやとかお前たちが何かしたのか？そうか、よくわからんが、やっぱり何かしていたらしい。しかし、自分で言うのもなんだが、よく。
Well, you know, you kind of know them, and you don't have any reason to be, I don't know, distrustful of them.
なぜか不思議とこの二人には警戒心が湧いてこない。
Ooh, good effects.
おいおい、どこだここは。
I haven't been paying attention, but suddenly we seem to be in the corridors of a massive building.
こんな建物の中にいつ入ったんだ。
Ultimately, the winding maze of corridors opens into a broader open space. Huh?
客人がいらしたようだ。
Hello?
茶を。
Also, you're like an actual human. Huh.
はい、ただいま。
Gorgeous stonework pillars ring the open chamber. A small round table sits in the middle, and a man in a wheelchair and a young woman are both waiting next to it.
よくぞ参られた客人。さあ、こちらへ。
The plot thickens. The old man smiles amicably, indicating a comfortable looking chair across the table.
あなたたちは。
Also, that style of chair doesn't really match the, the local, the local flavor, if you know what I mean.
わしはそうじゃな。この都でちりめん問屋の隠居をしておる水戸というものじゃな。
はあ、なんかとてつもなく匿名希望集が
I don't think too hard about it.
あと自分は白です。
It's also a fake name,
白さ
so
んか。突然の招待にもかかわらずよく来てくだすった。
招待って。じゃあ、あの二人をよこしたのは
yeah, weird little shadows.
お前さんのことを耳にしてな。一度会ってみたくなったのだ。
I mean, he has been causing quite a stir.
耳にした。誰がもしかしてあの二人
I look around, but of course, the mystery twins have disappeared.
またか。
お茶が入りました。どうぞおかけください。
あ、あ
I look up at the woman Mito is called Honoka, and I find it oddly difficult to take my eyes off her. Her beauty rivals that of the Hakuda Kaku's inn's mistress. That same pose, the refined aura. She also, I was gonna say, doesn't have any. I don't know, is that horn a part of the headband, or is it your horn, or. Because you don't have any animal characteristics either. And you don't have wings, which means you're not the same kind of oh god, what were they called? The Utari and Kamyu, those guys. Entranced by the smile of hers, I sit without thinking.
つい体がまあいいか。害はないみたいでした。それにしてもなんだろう。この女性に感じる懐かしくも切ない。
私がどうかしましたか？
Just remind someone a little. That's all. I snap back to attention when she speaks again.
あ、どこかで会ったことありませんかね。
いいえ、初対面かと思います。
Yep, she's like, yeah, I've never met anyone named Taku before.
そうですか。まあそうだ。
Uh-huh.
やっぱ実は知り合いでした。なんて都合のいいことないか。話からしてこの老人に招かれたようだが、なんでまた自分なんか。
I like your little tea room though. The like forest cavern grove ambiance is like really nice. I look him over again.
一見高校やといった風だが、なんだろうな。底知れぬ威厳っていうのか、圧倒的な度量の大きさ。
Carries himself with authority.
このじいさん、一体何者だ。
塩津さんの一番茶です。冷めないうちにどうぞ。
Oh, but not too hot. Like,
あ、どうも。
no sense of burning your mouth drinking your tea. Gotta let it sit cool for a little bit. Unless you have like you're really good at brewing tea and you can brew it at like just the right temperature where you're able to drink it immediately after pouring it. Unlike the tea I've been drinking so far, this stuff has a vibrant green color to it. How green? Are we talking like matcha green?
あ、うまい。熱すぎずぬるすぎず、いい塩梅ってやつか。
Or like, green tea where it's kind of more like a yellow green.
それにこの香りと爽やかな苦さ。
Mhm.
緑茶か。
Nostalgic scent fills my
緑茶を
nostrils.
飲むなんて随分と久しぶりだな。ん？久しぶりって目覚めて以来緑茶なんて飲んだ覚えもない。
どうかしまして？
Oh, just a nostalgic flavor is
あ
all
いえ、
that you can't pin down. Get that strange feeling again when I look into her eyes.
本当に初対面なんだろうか。どうしてこんな気持ちに。やはり知り合いじゃ。それで自分を呼んだのはどんな要件で。
そのことなのだが、いろいろと話を聞かせていただこうと
Yeah, you're a real
思い
man
ま
of
し
the
て
people.
な。
So, what do you think?
わしは見ての通りこのような体。外に出ることもなかなかできませんでな。人から話を聞かせてもらうことが唯一の楽しみなのでな。
話
うん
と言われてもな。以前のことなど何も覚えていないのに、話せることなんて何もないん
Is
だ。
he wearing like checkered pants? Oh, I guess it's his obi is a checkered pattern.
おう
Looks comfy though. His like multi-layered
記憶を失
robe.
っていることなら聞いておるよ。なればこそそれを聞かせてほしいのだ。
Yeah, someone will give him the honest truth. You know, your first impressions. You have no previous biases to go off of.
記憶を失い、ここへたどり着くまで何を見て何を感じてきたのか。記憶がないからこそ
Yeah.
鮮明に映るであろう世界の光景を。
Able to see things for how they truly are.
何かと思えば、要するに自分の不幸話が
Yeah,
聞き
sure.
たいって
Bitch and
こと
gripe
か。
to him. Whatever.
あいにくこっちは不幸と思っちゃいないし、そんな悪趣味に付き合ってやる義理もない。
うん、人の苦悩をネタにするつもりかと憤りを感じておるか。
A little bit. Perhaps I was wearing my heart on my sleeve a bit much just now.
誤解しないでもらいたい。笑いの種にしたいのではなく、ただ純粋に話を聞いてみたいのだ。それを承知でお願いしたいのだ。お潔短い年寄りのざれ言だと思って、
Do you have little
この
time?
通りどうか聞かせていただけまいか。
白様、私からもお願
Well,
い
you
い
know,
た
if
し
a,
ます。
if a pretty lady says it, then I guess we got no choice. Yeah.
そんな深々と頭を下げられると仕方が話せることなんてあまりないですよ。
おお、話してくれるか。
Smile splits the old man's face. And so, I tell him everything there is to tell about what happened after I woke. Snowfield where I came to, the Giguri that attacked me, and Kuon's timely rescue. I tried to find a job in the nearest town, but turned out to be too weak to be useful. Kuon worried for me and took me to the capital for my sake. All the companions I met along the way. Old man listens to every detail intently, and the woman smiles all the while.
ほうほう、そうか。ああ、そんなことがな。いや、実に興味深く面白い。
I mean, there certainly are some colorful events in there.
波乱万丈の人生を歩んでるようだな。
こっちはたまったもんじゃないんですがね。
Yeah.
しかし、それ以前のことを何も覚えていないというのは、さぞかし辛いであろうに、興味本位で聞かせてもらった礼と償いに、何か力になれたらよいのだが。
まあ、その気持ちだけ受け取っときます。
ご隠居様、そろそろ。
おお。
Yep.
も
Up.
う
It's
そんな
time.
時間
Time for your
か。
nap time, old man.
感謝する。
You know, it's 3 p.m. Time for you to go to bed.
楽しい時間であった。
いえ、うまい茶も飲めたし、溜め込んでいたものを吐き出したのか、少し気が楽になったような感じがする。案外悪い時間ではなかったな。
Yeah.
ありがとうございます、白様。ご隠居様のこんな嬉しそうなお顔を見るのは久しぶりです。
ああ、いえいえ、こちらこそうまい茶をごちそうさまでした。
Yeah. So, are you guys like growing your own like green tea, or is there just like one of those bunkers underneath your little
悪くないな。
ziggurat that just has like, you know, essentially shelf stable green tea in storage? The old man claps his hands, and the mystery twins appear as though they've been waiting eagerly.
見送りを頼めるな。 長々と引き止めてすまなかった。では、いずれまた会おうぞ。
Bye. Oh. The next moment, I snap upright in my own room. There's no sign of the old man, the woman, or the strange duo.
夢。
Or they like pull your consciousness from your body and it was just kind of on autopilot the rest of the day. The words leave my lips, but somehow I know it wasn't. Still, the experience feels dreamlike?
なんだろうな。このもどかしいような感じは。なんでこんな
You having a
胸
heart
が
attack?
締め付けられるように苦しくなる。
No answer to my questions, of course, presents itself in the silence. Not that it would. I think I might have had a heart attack once. I was at home for Christmas, and I'd been drinking at one of the family Christmas parties, and for some reason that night, it's like my left shoulder just, oh my god, it was in so much aching pain. I thought I like pinched a nerve or something, and I was just like lying in bed writhing and sweating. And it's like, oh, I can't get out of bed to wake my parents up. I'm a fucking 20-something-year-old man. What am I gonna do? Go to my mom and be like, Mom, my shoulder hurts. Can I have some Tylenol? So I just sat there, dealing with it. But now that I think about it, it's like I really thought I just pinched a nerve at the time. But now looking back, I'm like, did I actually have like a fucking heart attack? Like, cause that was bad. Like it was not a good time. I was in a rough spot. It was not good. And thinking about the fact that I may have had a heart attack doesn't make me feel that good either.
買い物に付き合ってほしい。
In my early to mid 20s, as a relatively, healthy, I'm not going to say on the fitter side because, well, at the time I was fit. And I was actually in really good shape. Now I'm kind of chubby. I'm a little soft in the neck and around the jowls, but at the time, I was pretty lean. When I was like training with one of the dudes who ran like triathlons and shit. So I was in good shape. But that was not good. I'm actually just gonna like let's go on an adventure together and Google like, is intense shoulder pain a symptom of a heart attack? I had like nothing in my chest, it was just all in my shoulder. So it was really, really strange. Intense shoulder pain. Not a sign of cancer. A sign of a heart attack. Google MD, the best doctor ever. Yes, shoulder pain can be the sign of a heart attack, but it can also be caused by other issues. Shoulder pain associated with heart attack may have the following characteristics: radiating pain, persistent pain. Thanks, Google. Yeah, all I had was the pain and the sweating. Like there was nothing in the chest though, which makes me think like it wasn't like a heart attack. I don't know. It was really weird. Anyway, enough about me like reliving my past medical dramas.
うん。姫殿下に買い物を頼まれてな。小
Okay.
生だけでは心もとないゆえ、白殿にもご助力を願いたい。
まあ暇だし、後で何か食わせてくれるなら構わないが。
了承した。では参ろう。
って今からか？おい。
No time like the present.
で？いや、ではなくて、一体何を買いに来たんだ？
I gotta at least know where we're supposed to go to narrow it
小
down.
生も詳しくは知らぬ。
All right, well, what is it?
は？知らないって。
姫殿下に地図を持たされて、ここでとある諸冊を買ってきてほしいと頼まれたのだ。
諸冊を？
うん。勉学が嫌いであった姫殿下が 諸殺に
I
興味を
mean,
持つとは良い傾向。
it might not be of much use in the scholarly pursuit, but
最近は
at least it'll
知
keep
性
her
の
reading
様子も気
comprehension
に
up.
かけておられるご様子。幾度となく権限してきたことをご理解いただけたようだ。
あの王女さんが勉学ね。そいつは槍でも降ってきそうだが。
しかしこの辺りは商いが盛んで、よく店が入れ替わってしまってな。故に白殿にご同行を願った。できれば店を探すのを手伝ってもらいたい。
それは構わないが。で、一体その店はどの辺にあるんだ？
ここだ。
ここ。
Hey, this area, nice. We turn down a street with shops all displaying books and paintings, mocked by groups of young women.
この辺り、前に一度来たことあるな。
Yeah, I should have grabbed Utatia.
来たばかりの頃、ルルティエが
She'd know exactly the shop like the back of her hand and how to get there.
遠目で見ただけだが、店頭には役者らしき男を描いた版画や像、似顔絵入り食器など多彩な
随分と華やかな。
Yep. Chica looks around, a little taken aback by the colorful
諸
displays.
冊を扱っている店が多いようだが、どれも挿絵が華やかで堅苦しい感じがしない。
Yeah, otherwise read as trashy.
はい。
そうなのか？にしては飾られてる書が男ばっかりだ。女役者もいると思うんだが。
If it was like that, they wouldn't be tucked away in a back alley like this.
あれはオシュトルの版画？三日月のものまであるが。まあ、
Oh no, smut of your friends.
都じゃ結構な人気者だし、そういうものなんだろう。なんで二人が見つめ合うように並んでるのか、
Yeah.
よくわからん。
They're getting ready for an intense battle of sparring.
白様。
Hey, look, a guide.
ん？その声。
ルルティエ殿か。
こんにちは。
こんなところで会うとは奇遇だな。
Yeah,
ルルティエは前
it's
にも
like your usual
この
haunt,
辺りで
isn't it?
白様はどうしてここに？
こっちはただの付き添いだ。
Yeah. Mind giving us a hand?
さんの使いを手伝ってほしいって頼まれてな。あと、
そうですか。
そういうルルティエは買い物か？
As she's pale and, cold sweats beating off her face and she's starting to breathe heavily. Utia flinches and quickly hides something behind her back, cheeks reddening.
私は
よくわからんが、
Yeah.
何やら触れてほしくないようなので。
ルルティエ殿はこの辺りに詳しいとお見受けするが、この店はご存知か？
Yeah, is it one that's particularly hardcore?
お店ですか？
Utia looks over the map Munichika produces, stiffening upon seeing the circle location.
このお店。
うん。姫殿下より受けたまわった。
ハンジュ様
Yep,
が。
it's a very important errand.
どうした？気分が優れぬか？
何でも。
ふん。
Like, I just don't think you guys are at a high enough level that we're gonna handle that. Utia fearfully looks at the note in Munichika's hands as the general holds it up for her. Clandestine love, the cocky general seeks the prince's secret sword.
変わった表題だな。
Yeah.
最近はこういう大衆文学。
It's they're on a quest to find the sword. It's an adventure novel. Name on the note doesn't ring any bells, but Utia
どうしよう。
Tia mutters to herself with tears welling up in her eyes. Munichika's gaze on her.
おや、そこにいるのは。
まさか、かようなところで貴殿と会うとは。
Hello? Ah, him, yeah.
それはこちらのセリフです。宗近殿とこのような姿勢で出会えるとは。しかし本当に珍しい。もしやここに買い物ですか？
少し所用があってな。
ほう。
Uh-huh.
そうなのですか。
So, you partake in this kind of stuff, bud?
思い出した。この間ぶつかって紙束を道にぶちまけてた若旦那だな。宗近とも知り合いだったのか。
Uh-huh.
猫根の口ぶりからしてそれなりの身分っぽかったし。だが待ってよ。どこか他でも見た。
Well, you know, it's a small city. You know, you bump into people all the time. See them on the street.
この間ぶりですね。あなたは確か猫根さんと一緒にいた。
ああ、覚えてたのか。
もちろんです。あなたのようないい被写体は
Ah,
忘れ。
Doesn't just partake. He creates.
なんだ今の背筋がつ
Yeah,
いた。
Gadar's going off the charts.
ムズムズした感覚。
もしかしてラウラ先生ですか？
おや、バレてしまいましたか。お忍びで来ていたのですが、いやいや、これ
Yeah,
は
especially around here, I feel like you'd get recognized pretty
って
quick.
言ってる割には妙に嬉しそうな気がするんだが。
以前からずっとそれでよろしければ顔を一筆お願いできませんか？
Tia produces the book she'd been hiding behind her back when we bumped into her, holding it out.
いえ、申し訳ありません。
Oh.
今は私的な時間なので、その類は断ることにしているのです
That's
よ。
fair though.
そんな
Otherwise, you know, you just get mobbed all the time.
すみませんでした。
とはいえ、ここで出会ったのも何かの縁。お名前は？
私
Tia tells the man her name, and he takes the book from her hand, writing on the inside
ル
cover.
ルティエさんへ。
ありがとうございます。
では、私はこれで。
Yep, bye. The man bows, then glides away, moving with elegance and grace. Tia looks on, watching him leave with eyes full of
ル
admiration.
ルティエ
Tia snaps out of her stupor, coming back to reality as I call her name.
これは違うんです。そのラウラ先生は
Her name really is Tia, isn't it? I've just been saying it wrong this whole time.
何を慌ててるんだ？道端でぼんやりし
It
て
makes
たら
sense
ぶつかるぞ。
considering the end of her name is an not an
うん
Don't know why, but Tia turns and pinches my arm as hard as she can, tears in her eyes.
買ってまいりました。
すまぬな。助かった。
Ruchika thanks Tia as she receives the book from her. Tia ends up saying something about the shop being too complex, and went in alone to get it.
これが姫殿下がご所望された書冊か。
Ruchika carefully inspects the cover of the book in her hands. Tia tries, unsuccessfully, to pull the book back as Munachika opens it to a colorful picture.
あ、
Suddenly, my vision goes entirely dark.
ルルティエ殿、いかがなされた？
Just gonna open it on the street? It's hard to tell, but I think Tia put her hands over my eyes. Why in the world?
いや、何も見えないんだが。
あの
It's too soon for you to learn these things. This eldritch knowledge, it'll make you go insane.
いやいや、何でもありませんってな。とはいえ、ちらりと見えた寄り添い合った二人の少年。
They were grappling.
妙に肌色が多かったような。
You know, it's common in a lot of wrestling styles for both combatants to either be entirely naked or just only in like a loincloth. So
まあ、黙っておくか。
とりあえず宗近様はその
only sound I can hear besides the foot traffic nearby is the slow turning of pages. If I had to guess, I'd say they're both intently looking at the book while I can't see it. Lutia stands behind me as she covers my eyes, and I can feel her breath growing hotter on my neck.
これはどういう意味か。
それは
Like, that doesn't really go there.
という
Their whispered conversation escapes me. Too many unfamiliar terms passing my ears. Muchika, finally seeming to snap out of it and clears her throat. Words, they are
な
hard.
かなか感銘を受ける内容であった。世にこのような激象。しかし姫殿下がこの心の機微を理解できる年頃まで小生が預かっておこう。
With that, Muchika quickly secrets the book away. Several days later,
ルルティエ殿はおられるか。
はい、宗近
well, you guys
様
gonna have a little book club now?
お待ちしておりました。
では参ろうか。
The two of them chat happily as they take their leave of the inn. Is it just me, or have those two been hanging out a lot more? They're on the hunt for reading materials. Oh. Seems like we got actual story stuff going on now. I thought it would relax in our headquarters for a while, but Anjo and Munachika are already here.
最近すっかりたまり場にされてる気が。
Anju sits sullen, not even reading, just snacking and generally being in a foul
なん
mood.
だまるで焼け食いだな。ルルティエが丹精込めて作ってくれたんだ。もっと味わって食えよ。
姫殿下、いささか行儀が悪いかと。
Of course, Munachika says that, but in the same breath moves to claim some snacks for
さ
herself.
すがは帝都の守護者というべきだろうか。その才能を無駄に発揮している。
ほっとくがよい。こうでもせんと腹の虫が収まらぬのじゃ。なんだか恋の香りがする。もしかしてお姫様。
Spurned by the Oshtor.
なぜわかったのじゃ。うちは恋に生きる女やもん。
Radiating off
そ
you.
のくらいお見通しやい。
You need to shower more.
なんとすごいのじゃ。
Your pheromone production is going crazy.
その恋が実ったことはないがな。
ではまさか世の悩みも。ズバリオシトルハンのことやえ。そのことまで。
いや見てれば誰でも気づくしな。
なあなあお姫様。
Alright, little Brocon, you know, calm
うちに
yourself.
話してみいひん。お姫様の悩みうちが解決してあげる本当か、
No.
もちろんやえ。恋のことならうちにドーンとお任せや。
Atui puffs out her chest, brimming with confidence.
そうか、世の悩みも聞いてくれるか。
Anju looks up in Munachika as she says this.
ビミ、
But she acts like she hasn't heard a word, absorbed in her sweets.
気づいているんだろうな。姫殿下に恋の相談などされても困るしかないから気づかないふりをしているんだろう。何も言わないのは宗近なりの優しさか。
She's living that poor professional woman executive lifestyle, too busy to find a man. So sad.
あれねえハク、オシトルって確か帝の直属じゃなかったかな。
Something like that.
ああ、ウコン大将だからそうなるな。
いずれそうなるのだから間違ってないのじゃ。オシトルは世の長身で、そしていずれ世の隣に立つ男なのじゃぞ。気合十分やね。
It's all about confidence, you know.
そうじゃ。確か猫ねじゃ。
Was that book called The Secret? You know, you just will into reality.
心を寄せておるのか。そんなことはないのです。だがダメじゃぞ。憧れるくらいは許してやるが、オシトルは世の夫となる男なのじゃ。諦めるがよい。
What a fierce aura.
うお、猫ねから得体の知れない波動がユンユンと。
ジョゴ、ちゃんと気持ちは伝えているはずなのに、オシトルは世の気持ちに気づいてくれないのじゃ。
That's because you're a child.
それはあえて気づかないふりをしているんだ。
Yeah.
わかれよ。 いくらウコンへ大将とはいえ、帝の後継者である王女さんと年頃
Also
になる
because you
わ
were
け
a child.
まだ小娘の王女さんじゃ、そんな機微はわからんか。
愛さえあれば障害なんて関係ないのにな。
He's just a man focused on the job. You need to catch him off the clock.
それさえなければ文句なしにいい男やのに。まさか、もしやとは思うが、修道の趣味があったりとか。
No. You got the brain rot, the holes in your brain. You know, your fucking intelligence is leaking out and being replaced with something else.
兄、そんな趣味はないのです。そうじゃな。男の友情は美しいが。
Yeah, just a little. It's just Greek love. It's fine.
いや、時も場合もダメだから。
あ、そういえば、この前読んだお話に似たような感じなのがあったな。不愛想な男を好きになった女の子の話でな。
Okay.
その人の気持ちを知りたくて、いろいろと行動を起こす話なんよ。
Oh, great, because men love it when women try to test them.
ほう。でも、邪魔が入ったり失敗したりで、なかなかうまくいかなくて、勢いを
Oh,
持って
jeez.
狂言誘拐されて、男の気持ちを確かめようとしたんよ。そうしたら、本当に誘拐されてしもってな。
Uh-huh.
それでどうなったのじゃ？最後はその人が全てを投げ出す覚悟で助けに来てくれるんよ。
Well, I'm sure that person wasn't like the heir apparent and, you know, princess of a giant empire, so.
不器用で態度に表せなかったってオチやったそれじゃん。その方法ならオシトルの気持ちを確かめられるのじゃ。さらわれた
He'll save you because it's his fucking job.
語られるオシトルの本心、姫殿下、いやアンジュ、それがしはあなたが、そして結ばれる二人。完璧じゃ。ああ、なるほど。
I don't think.
さすがうちや。
No.
恋の百戦錬磨に隙はなかった。頼もしいのじゃ。
Somehow this will fucking fall down onto us.
ない
なんでもナイス。
そうと決まれば早速。
Ah.
各世を誘拐するのじゃ。
Hmm.
いや、何言ってる？
なんじゃ、聞いておらんかったのか？
And how? I don't think we can.
謎の悪漢となって世を誘拐し、オシトルと対峙するのじゃ。そして世に剣を突きつけ、こう言うのじゃ。姫殿下の命は預かった。貴様が真に姫殿下を思っておるなら、命がけでかかってくるのよ。
Well, you see, the issue is you could fucking beat Haku up, so it doesn't really mean anything.
自分に死ねと言うのか？
Yeah.
そんなこと言うてはおらんぞ。おかしなやつじゃの。
オシトルなんかと対峙したら漏れなくそうなるだろうが。
Yeah, it'll get turned into funky, like, not funky, chunky marinara sauce all over the floor.
あのな、そんな劇的な状況にしたいんだったら、宗近に頼んだらどうだ？
She's too uptight.
宗近が反乱を企てて、アンジュを誘拐したとかの方がよっぽど盛り上がるぞ。
Yeah, but then, like, the political implications of that, it's too much.
天才か？
いや、それほどでって、待て待て、冗談だってくらい分かれ。
いい案ではないか、宗近。
許可いたしかねる。
Did she lose her fucking job?
姫殿下、己が立場を理解しておいでか。その身にもしものことがあれば、この国の未来が閉ざされましょう。しかも、狂言でヤマトの要であるオシトル殿を動かすなど、
An actual threat to national security.
少しくらいなら。
まさか、口で言うてもわかりませぬか。
Muchika lifts her head menacingly.
冗談じゃぞ。その手を下げよ。
And no more beatings.
それなら私にいい案があるんだけど、私的には完璧な策だと思うんだけどな。
せっかくじゃが遠慮して。
I don't know if it's good or bad that you've decided to get involved in this.
確かそなた友がおらぬのであろう。恋どころか友情も知らぬのでは。
Ah,
地上の空論も良いところではないか。どうしたですか姉様。大丈
you
夫
know,
です
she's
か。
just taking critical damage. She'll recover in a couple
あ、へこ
turns.
んだ。
Yeah.
あれは悪気がないんだろうな。余計たちが悪いな。
何を言ってるのかな。見ての通り
Yeah,
ベ
just
ルティエとかネコネとかアトイとか
yeah,
友達が
3.
いっぱいいるから。
I have a total of 3 friends.
はって変じゃのう。ハクが気の毒そうにそう言ってたんじゃが。
Ah,
バカお前
under the bus.
なんだ、そっか。
しょうがないの。今回は諦めるかの。
Anju reluctantly lies down on the rug, flipping a book open with a humph.
さて見回りにでも。
It's too late to make an escape, bud. Your fate is sealed.
ちょっといいかな。
はい。
And you just got no one to take your lumps, I guess.
いってって頭が割れるかと。最近さらに容赦なくなってきたな。で内密な話ってなんだ。
無論先ほどの話の続きじゃ。もうハクよ、なんとかな
Hey,
ら
you're
ぬ
so
か。
good at your clever little devious schemes, you know, and you must be able to come up with something, right?
まだ諦めてなかったのか。
当たり前じゃ。好いたもののことを簡単に諦める女子がどこにおる。
気持ちはわからんでもないが、だからって狂言誘拐はないだろう。
じゃが、あやつの気持ちを確かめるには、もはやそのくらいしかな
I
いの
don't
じゃ。
think it is. I think you've just convinced yourself of that.
この気持ち、わからんでもないと言ったな。
No, he does
そな
not.
たに世の思いはわからぬ。この身を焦がすような気持ちがわかるのなら、そんなことは言わないはずじゃ。
まずい。このまま放置しておくとさらにボスかといって止めるのも難しいとなると、どうすればいい。
頼むのじゃハク。世の恋の行方はそなたにかかっておるのじゃ。
Ugh.
いやいやいや、なんでそんな責任重大になってるの。
その話聞かせてもらった。
Oh god, why are you here? I guess this is your base of operations, huh? Suddenly, a floorboard flies open and a person crawls into the room. Is that why we haven't seen you before? You just like go around like through the maintenance tunnels?
恋に悩みし少女よ。ならば私が協力してやろう。
お前なんでこんなところに。
いい女は神出鬼没なものだ。
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Those would be trails of dirt all over, and I'm pretty sure those are twigs and leaves in her hair. My desire to continue getting involved in this mess is plummeting by the second.
そなた、協力してくれるというのは本当か。
つまりお前をさらうふりをし、助
Oh,
けに
God.
来た男と立ち回りを演じればいいのだな。そして最後は思い人に見事敗れ逃げ去ればいい。いい女とは
Well, I suppose it is best if it's you guys to do it, because at least Ogi will be able to spin it in some way that's recoverable.
そうだな、王妃。
姉上の言う通りか。
なんと。
お前は
As long as Ogi's, you know, the one making all the plans, that's fine.
こんなところで奇遇ですね。
いや奇遇じゃない
I'll
だろ。
trust him because he looks like Battler.
話を聞いてたのか。
My bar to clear for trust is extremely low.
なかなか面白そうな話をしていたので、つい聞き入ってしまいました。
協力するとか聞こえたがやめろよ。絶対にやめとけよ。
なぜです？こんな痛いけな子が困っているのですから、協力してあげたくなるのが
Yes,
人情というものではありませんか？
because it's a bad idea.
なんでもだ。悪いことは言わん。やめとけ。まさか王女さんの正体を言うわけにもいる。ん？こいつオシュトルと繋がっているんだよな。
Help!
どうしたらお前気づいているな。
何のことですか？
He would have told Ostor that, you know, the princess is frequenting, you know, your base of operations.
とぼけるな。その子のことだ。
いえ、姫殿下のことなんて知りませんが。
Yeah, nothing at all.
気づいてるだろうが。 正気か？下手したら首が飛ぶだけじゃ済まないんだ
That'll
ぞ。
all work out in the end.
そのあたりは大
You're
丈
thinking too hard.
夫。何しろ自慢の姉上ですからね。
いや意味わからんだろう。
そして姫殿下が直々に姉上を頼ったとなれば、この上なき
You know, spurred on by a patriotic drive. He must do this.
それに少々遅かったようです。
いない。
僕たちが話している
Oh
間
God.
ですが、
Already gone to the hills.
想像の斜め上を生きていますね。
Ogie's small, faintly amused smile suggests he's actually enjoying this whole mess.
おま。
これをどうぞ。
Ogie produces a piece of paper.
そこに記された場所に廃墟があります。場所も逃げるのに適当な作業ですし、今回の舞台にふさわしいでしょう。しばらくは時間を稼ぎますので、手を打たれるのであれば、それまでにどうぞ。期待していますよ。
Of course you do. On that strange, nonchalant note, Ogie disappears without a sound.
おい、尻拭いするこっちの身にもなれ。待て待て。このままだと。
Yep. Oh, you just gotta handle it quickly before any of the details get out, and then it can all just be brushed under the rug.
お人たちが来るまでに暗示を奪還するしかない。厄介事ばかり。
Oh, the side quests all continue. Oh, it's over here. Okay.
以上である。アンジュの思い人はあと一時もしないうちにここへ来る。良いか？傷つけるような真似を
Yeah, you know, use the back of your
本
blades.
気を出すなよ。いい感じに負けてやって、このアンジュを助けさせてやれ。
I can see how this.
いい返事だ。
No ways this can go wrong whatsoever.
表現誘拐とは姉子もまた推挙な真似をしなさる。
ああ、相変わらず物好きというか、おせっかいというか。いいじゃねえか。ここんとこ、大きな山もなく退屈している。
Yeah, getting paid either way. At least I hope you guys are getting paid.
そうそう、なんか面白そうだしな。
もう
You know, no real danger this time.
なんだ？何やらこう
I like your hat.
さっきから場の空気が生温かいような気がしてならんのじゃが。それは違うな。
Yeah, you know, once the fists start flying, then they'll get into it.
生温かいのではない。熱いんだ。ここにいるみんながお前の声を
It's just a cool contained fire, you know.
おお、さすが良い女とは一味違うものじゃな。そうだろうそうだろう。
姉子、ハリバンから伝令です。目標逃亡式人相の者がこちらに接近中とのこと。
来たか。
I'm sure Anju will either be pissed or just completely misinterpret the idea of Haku coming to get you.
何を置いてもすぐ駆けつけるという言葉は嘘で
One of the two.
なのじゃ。しかし予定より少々早いな。
Just shows how much he cares that he got here so quick.
その男だけじゃなく、他にも何人か。
何？一人で来るようにと伝えたはずだ。どうしたのじゃ
？We're gonna kick your teeth in.
ないぞ。なんでもまあいい。それも想定内だ。さあ来るのじゃオシトル。そなたの暗示はここじゃぞ。
Yeah.
残念。おしとるだとでも思ったか。
ハク、なぜそなたが
Does this mean?
本当に実行したんだ。
Yeah. Seems like a pretty easy fix,
間
though.
違いなく何も考えてないのです。
猫ねさん、ちょっと黒いのが染み出て
Yeah,
ます。
she's not gonna be holding back.
あ
Give her like an attack
の
buff for this
アンジュ様にその
you know, encounter, please. And Kira will get, you know, an attack down
仕方ない。
and damage over time because his stomach is like doing
この
flips.
立場ならうちもそうしていたもん。
頼むからやめてあげろ。周りが迷惑だから。
Please.
さて、あいつ、どこかで。
He was standing next to you a couple hours ago.
そうだ、あの男。
And, you know, we've seen every nook and cranny of you, so.
アンジュの思い人とは、あの男か。なんというか、変わった趣味をしているな。
Love doesn't discriminate. Takes all kinds.
違う、何を言うか。オストルはどうしたのじゃ。
Beat him to the punch.
いや、どうしたも何も。奴には知らせてないから来ない。
なぜ知らせぬ。それでは意味がないのじゃ。
いや、脅迫状には、
Yeah.
ヘビー医師などに知らせるなと書いてあったろ。
And Hostor is like the authority, so.
奴はその親玉みたいな立場だからな。指示通り知らせていない。それで文句言われても正直困る。
そうなのか。そう言われると
Oops.
そんなことを書いたような書かなかったような。なんと。
さあ、もう茶番は
Yeah,
終わりだ。
can we just, like, not do
い
this?
つまでもバカやってないで。
バカなこととはなんじゃ。こっちは大真面目なのじゃぞ。
そりゃなお悪いだろう。少しは自分の立場ってもんを自覚しろ。勝手に出歩いたりわがまま言ったり、そのことでどれだけの連中が迷惑を被ったと思っている。
言いがかりも甚だしいのじゃ。要は誰にも迷惑などかけておらぬぞ。
Except everyone you've ever encountered in your entire life.
それはそう思っているだけだ。
Yeah.
お前さんがくしゃみをしただけで一族老頭すべてを路頭に迷わすことだってできるんだぞ。そういう立場だとちゃんと認識
Yeah,
は
let's
して
just,
いる
like,
のか。
chain you to a rock in a cave and, like, never have to deal with you ever again.
何を言うてあるのじゃ。世のくしゃみだけでそのようなことになるはずがなかろう。姉様、大丈夫です。耳を塞いでうずくまったりして。
Yep, just block it all out. Block it all out.
なんか今日も
Mm-hmm. Yep.
そうです。
It's princess matters. Don't think too hard into it.
そろそろ飽きてきたり。遊びに行こう。外堀通りの寄せで売り出し中の行動。
How about we hit them
らしいえ。
instead with our fists?
とにかくこれ以上ことが大きくなる前に帰るぞ。もう手遅れな気がせんでもない。
Yeah, we can still save it. You know, the things have spiraled a little, but it's not completely unraveled. It's recoverable.
わけのわからぬことを言って煙に巻くつもりじゃな。世は負けぬぞ。オストルが来るまで、オストルにこの気持ちを伝えるまで負けるわけにはいかぬのじゃ。
Fine, we'll carry you back in a body bag.
オシュトル、オシュトル。はて、どこかで。
I feel like you should know it.
ノスリー、このままではあの男に連れ去られ、オストルとの仲を引き裂かれてしまうのじゃ。お願いなのじゃ。助けてほしいのじゃ。頼りになるのはお主だけなのじゃ。
お前は何を言ってるん
It's
だ。
really not going to go over easily, is it?
とっとと帰るぞ。
いやじゃー。待てい。
Guess we gotta knock some skulls.
乙女の恋路を邪魔し、天津さえ引き裂こうなどとは、そのような悪行見過ごすわけにはいかん。
Correct.
そう、それがいい女というものだ。
Ugh.
いや、お前も何を言ってるんだ。
I mean, she was already nuts from the start, but
お前たち、予定変更だ。こいつらを容赦なく叩きのめせ。乙女の純愛を我らの手
Hey,
で守るの
rude.
だ。
let's go a little easy, huh?
そうこなくっちゃ。兄ちゃんたち、恨みはねえが悪く思うなよ。少しの間だ。
At least use the back of your blades.
どうしてこうなる。こうなったらこっちも力ずくだ。やるぞ。相手が誰とか気にするな。
それは。
Yep.
そうだね。
Tie her to a rope behind fucking Kokopo and drag her the whole way.
うちも頑張れ。
Don't worry about it. let's do this. Can I add anyone else? I can't. There we go. Perfect. Everyone's already all kitted out, so let's just hop in there.
さてどうする
Also, what kind of fucking weapon do you got there, bud? Ugh, you can apply poison? Gross. Ooh, and it's like a long range one, too. Ew, and it does pierce. Yikes. Alright, so don't stack up when we fight this dude. It can pierce for 3? I guess it makes sense. He throws it and like boomerangs back. What do you have? Oh, it's a bow. Yep, standard bow stuff. Cool. We can deal with that easily. And what about sword dudes? You got anything I gotta worry about? Not really. Okay. Actually, what's their movement? 3? You can move 4. Oh, they got a lot of movement. I guess we'll just do something like that for now. Yeah, summon your little Shikigami thing. Which can do stuff. Which I forget, because I only used it once. I guess it moves on its own. Can I get into range to do anything? I don't think I can. Like, I can move you up, but... yeah. In that case, I'll just move you here. Because there's nothing else. Yeah, 'cause that guy can't do anything. In that case, I don't know, go hide behind Haku.
私の出番かな
That's only heal. I don't think you have any of your buffs yet, do you? No. No, you do not. You can front? You can. Oh, but you got disadvantage, so that's not really a very good idea. It would go like 1, 2. I guess we'll put you over here then. Yeah. It's all about positioning for this one. Guess we'll start taking out these dudes. There we go. And the Doomsday Siren is going off outside. Fantastic. Alright, Atu, you get up in there. You can at least do some damage. If you can get close, that is. Ouch. Ooh, slow debuff. That's not very good. Oh, there's defend there. I think I actually got it too. Is that the first time we've had one of those prompts? Huh. Okay. We'll move up like that. Doesn't really matter. Oh, he can counter that. But if we do this one, he can't counter. I guess it's because it's an AoE and it's not, you know, specifically designated on him, so he can't. Huh, interesting. Good to know.
どうしたものか。
You deal damage to him? Only 34. That's the case. It's just better to heal yourself than kind of run away a little.
ほら頑張れ。
Ooh, a crit heal.
無理はするな。
Yeah. A little tactical retreat.
我が弓からは逃れられない
Oh,
ぞ
right into... That's not good.
迎え撃つ。何が起こった。
愚かな。
任せるのです。
He'll live.
うーん
Mm. Can I hit him from there? I can't. Not enough to take him out. In that case, just weaken this guy, I guess.
炎よ。
Totally got the crit on that,
こ
but
んな
so
も
be
の
it.
なのです。
正念場かな。
Well, thanks for nothing, Kuon. I can at least take this guy out. Not with Kuon, but, you know, Kudu can get the kill next
まだ
turn.
立てる？
慎重に行かないと。
And then I can reposition him to, you know, get in there to hit everyone else.
当たれ。まだ確実に。
ここまでかよ。
距離を保つ。
All right, bud. Nope, not there.
戦の時間や
Tui, tui, tui. Yeah, take him out.
もう
God damn, her attacks are so
え。
fast.
誰って？
Get right there. Keep him from moving. Because if he moves up, he'll be able to hit Nekone.
そうです。
ぶった切る。 よし。
まずいな。
Yeah, that's what I want. Ooh, she's taking those hits, though.
クラリン、大丈夫？
あちるっさ。
Well, there goes Nekone. I mean, not
ま
Nekone.
だやってる。
Atsui.
次だ次。
行きます。
Oh, Kokobo, time for you to save the day. Oh, but he's got advantage on like everyone. Jesus. Okay, so I'll plop him here. He can use Eye of the Fighter to do a little bit of blocking. I was too early on that one. Oh, but still gave it to me. Nice.
落ちそうです。お、
All right, creature. Show me what you can do. Does it even do anything? Like, Nekane, what's the fucking point of this thing, yeah? I guess it heals automatically, like it's a little heal bot. In which case, I'll go there.
乙女の恋路を邪魔するとは。
No!
動きを止める。愚かな。
無茶と勇気は違うです。
Alright, cook his ass, I guess. Unless, can you do anything else? Just heals?
まだまだ。
炎よ。
There we go. Ooh, and go into your little heat mode right there. Give me that extra turn, baby. Unless you just don't get it right now. For some reason.
こっちのものなのです。任せるのです。
Still not enough to take him out. So... Guess we'll start weakening that guy, because on Kokopo's next turn, he'll be able to take out both those guys. Or start... I guess I'll start on Nosuri.
はい。ゴミは消極なのです。
And I guess I'll move back a step.
どう戦おうか。この薬草で痛みは抜けた。狙い撃ちます。
Alright. What can I do with you? I can't use it after moving. In case I'd only be able to hit him. Yeah. Can I get in position to hit Nosuri? I can't. Take that guy out, though. Suppose that's what we'll do. That'd be real easy. I mean, it'd be a lot better if I didn't get, you know, Atsui fucking killed. At least she has disadvantage. Alright, so we can kind of just tank those. Ah. At least Kokopo can definitely take these hits. And yeah, I'm viewing the fighter as Kokopo instead of Lutia. If I move up to hit her, I wouldn't be able to get him in my attack. We'll just take him out like this. I think right there is. Will I move her up? I'll put her here at least. Do we focus fire? I think it's disadvantage. Do I just heal? I think we just shield Kiryu up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because it should put down that glyph. What's his movement? It's like 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4. So if I at least move her over here, she won't be hit. There we go. I totally got that, but sure. What does the glyph do? Decrease damage received. Yeah, so you can stand there and tank them for me, please. Yeah, that's fine. Totally defended that. Oof. Didn't see that one coming. Still breathing there, Nekane? Alright, cook his ass. I think? Yeah.
人は消極なのです。
Yeah, I think we'll just tank him, move Kokopo down, take him out next turn.
お願い。
Yeah. I got an achievement there. Don't know what it was. There we go. Nice little full heal.
乙女の恋路を邪魔するとは。
Ooh. That one hurt.
容赦はしない。
Just farm some seal off this guy. Alright, yeah, we got this in the back. Move off there. I can at least start that. And then... do I heal Kokopo? Or no. Heal yourself. No, heal 0? It's a defense buff, isn't it? Yeah, increased defense. In which case, yeah, you know, we'll cast that on yourself. And then move right on back.
どう戦おうか。
Only a 33 heal? Really? Okay.
この薬草で。無理は厳禁だな。我が弓からは逃れられんぞ。動きを止める。
Ooh.
愚かな。
Alright, tough it out.
違うです。
Can't hit her. I guess we'll just keep Kokopo alive if we can. Might have to just heal ourselves. I guess we'll do this first. This Kyudo's got advantage on her. He can kind of fuck her up a bit. Oh, I didn't mean to move her there. Shit. Whatever. He's got some buffs on him. Alright, one more hit. Kokopo, kill! There we go. That was a nasty, nasty fight that did not go well. Yikes.
これで気が済んだか。さあ、帰るぞ。
嫌じゃ嫌じゃ嫌じゃ。オストルが来るまで世はここを離れぬのじゃ。
このわがまま娘が。
I mean, I haven't seen Ogi around. You know, it'd be a real shame if he went to go rat or something like that.
それでもオストルは世を助けに来るのじゃ。わかるえ、その切ない気持ち。お姫様は本当に乙女やえ。茶番なのです。本当に茶番なの。
Very tiresome.
さっきから気になっていたのだが、オシトルとは。
It's kind of a big deal.
ただいま戻りました。
オーミか、遅いぞ。何をしていた？
Oh, he was delivering your message.
いえ、今回の件ですが、直接その思い人に知らせないと意味がないと思いまして、ご希望通り、今現在彼はこちらへ向かっています。
何？
誠か？オシトルが。
そうか。
I'm not very happy
よ
about
し、
it.
お前たち。せめて少女の思い人が来るまで持ちこたえるぞ。そう。
Yeah, and then we can frame it like we wore them down, then Ostor could just come in and blow right through them, take them all out at once.
おい、ちょっと待て。お前、 オシトルに知らせたってなんてことしてんだ。こんなことが知られたらどうなるか分かってるだろう。
Yeah, he'll show up.
さて、何のことです？
正気かこいつ。絶対分かっててやってるだろう。これ以上騒ぎが大きくなったら収拾がつかなくなる。そしたらこいつらも無事には済まうってのに。
ああ、到着したようです。
What, you think he's gonna roll in with like his entire fucking squadron? Oh, that's exactly what he's doing. I thought he'd handle it a little more discreetly, but I mean, 6 guys. It's more of like an honor guard than anything else.
オシトル、オシトル、ここじゃぞ。そなたの暗示はここにあるのじゃ。まさかオシトル。
Yeah, yeah, that Oshtor.
もちろん我が長身ウコンエ大将オストルである。
おい、本人が長身とは言うな。
Semantics. Details, details.
じゃないだろう。
オシュトル、あれを長身暗示。
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you just kidnapped the heir apparent of the head of state.
まさか。
Might have bit off a little more than you can chew, considering you mainly do little fucking Phantom Thief robberies.
まさかとは思いますが、姫殿下にあらせられますか。そうじゃが、世は帝の後継にしていずれ大和の統治者となる天使安寿である。言ってなかったか。
No.
一言も聞いておりませぬ。これまでのプレイ。
No, please don't kill us. Oh.
なんじゃそのようなことか。気にするな。そなたと世の中ではないか。もったいなきお言葉。それよりオシトルが来たのじゃ。
Yeah, look, you didn't do anything wrong.
頼むとは。もちろん圧巻なふりをしてオシトルと戦うことじゃ。
Yeah, don't get cold feet now.
それは。
Yeah, you can take him.
オシトルとじゃ。
Surely you have, some canned, dramatic speeches, for,
配下が。
I don't know, defeating villains or something, because you're the Phantom Thief hero kind of archetype.
これでゴブゴブと。
Practice them in the mirror every morning, in case you need to use them.
いやしかし。
では、お迎えも来たことですし、我々はこれにて失礼します。行きましょうか、兄貴。
Yeah, things will just get messy.
退路は確保できています。思い人も来たのですから、邪魔者は早々に。
Hey, you don't want to interfere with, love affairs, do you? It'd be rude.
そうだな。邪魔者は立ち去らんとな。それでは我らはこれでさらばだ。
Damn.
どこへ行く。
Didn't know they could do that.
相手をしておらぬぞ。何をそんなに慌てておるのじゃ。まあよい。
Because Oshtor will turn them into a fucking smear. I mean, he wouldn't, because they're like his agents, but...
安寿姫殿下。
よくぞ駆けつけてくれたオシトル。そなたこそ進化の誉れじゃ。どうしたのじゃ黙り込んで。
It's probably because you're giving him stomach problems.
それがしのために安寿姫殿下の正常なご判断を鈍らしめ、このような
なんじゃ大げさじゃのう。世はこうして無事でおるわ。
But what if it had?
いえ、かの者たちがいなければどのような状況になっていたか。すべてはそれがしが至らぬゆえの失態。尊き姫殿下をやすやすとさらわれたこの罪、万死
何を言っておるのじゃ。
かかる事態を招い
That this is bad.
それがしは位を返上し、お詫びいたす所存。
It's like, woo, I gotta go live as Ukon. Yeah.
待つのじゃ。それはならん。世が悪かった。 もうこのようなことはせんから、そのようなことを言わんでほしいのじゃ。国の中心
But I know he's just twisting the knife, you know, really
申し開きようもない。
letting her have it.
頼む。この通りじゃ。これからも世を補佐し助けてほしい。
さすがに自分のしでかしたことの重大さを分かったか。だが
She's like, oh shit, you're gonna get my dad involved. Fuck!
きちんと頭を下げる度量は少し見直し
姫殿下、どうか表をお上げいただきたい。それがしの不行き届きに雪辱の機会を授けてくださるというお心遣い、このオシトルヤマトのためこれまでと変わらぬ姿勢を尽くしましょう。
For you, for you, for you.
思いとどまってくれたか。オシタル、世はこれほど嬉しいことはないのじゃ。
やれやれ、どうにか一安心か。
Yeah, not good for your heart, huh?
そうそう。
Oh, hey,
言い
Ogi.
忘れておりました。
あ、お前逃げたんじゃなかったのか。
Ah, it's fine. Now that his sister's out of the way, he can, you know, come out of the shadows, so to say.
ええ、伝え忘れたことがありまして。姫殿下、保護者の方に心配かけるといけないと思い、ちゃんとそちらの方にも連絡しておきましたので、ご安心も。
Yeah.
保護者？
ええ。
Oh!
迎え
Oh,
にい
fuck.
らしたようです。
Fucking Radito out to Munachika. Is your weapon a pile bunker? Yo, pile bunkers are sick. You walked into her zone of control, you fool. Don't you know she has Eye of the Fighter?
小生は止めましたな。このようなバカな真似は、これだけの騒ぎを起こしたけじめはつけなければなりません。
Indeed, the princess needs correction.
いやじゃ、それだけは、それだけは。
Oh, no saving her from that.
全体耳を塞げ。
Yep, it'd be rude to hear
みんなして耳を塞いで。
the big meaty thwacks.
やめるのじゃ。謝るのじゃ。世が悪かったのじゃ。
For the dignity of the princess, do her this one kindness.
あ、あ。
Well, we all share a look and cover our ears in unison. Oh, jeez. I really gotta take Kuon and Haku out and, like, level them up on some of the side mission. Ooh, Law of the Lords. Against demi-humans, reduce damage by 20%. Okay. There are demi-humans? Like, we're gonna be fighting... Do the monkeys count as demi-humans? Yeah, second attack. Yep. Ooh, jump. Cool. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to end it here for today. Once again, I'd like you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell so it goes on for the next episode of Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception, where something's going to happen. Maybe. I don't know. We met with mysterious old man in you know, out-of-body experience in some separate, you know, pocket dream dimension, maybe? I don't know. That was weird. I'm sure it's going to have some ramifications later. Maybe next episode. Who knows? The only way to find out is to come by next time and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Did I say that already? I don't know if I did, so I said it again. I'm gonna go order lunch. I think I'm gonna get some of those like chicken skewers from the Chinese place. Okay, bye bye everyone. Mwah.